Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. On the program today, Bring Back Our Girls campaigners commemorate 2 years of the abduction of the Chibok schoolgirls. Cross River State government partners cement giant to build houses for displaced Bakassi people. And Lagos frees 153 inmates from the Kirikiri prisons. It's now 2 years since 249 schoolgirls were abducted from Chibok town by Boko Haram insurgents. A ceremony, which is at the instance of the parents of the girls, is holding today at Chibok town in commemoration of that horrific incident. Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima will be leading a delegation to the town, and other state governors from the north are also expected at the ceremony. In Abuja, the nation's federal capital, members of the Bring Back Our Girls campaigners are now holding a march to the State House and some other parts of the city. The Chibok girls were kidnapped from their hostels at the government secondary school Chibok, Borno State on April the 14th, 2014. Their kidnap drew both local and worldwide condemnation. Among them were the Bring Back Our Girls campaigners, the Nigeria Civil Rights Group, religious bodies, and many other prominent citizens. There were also strong condemnations from the UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, the US First Lady, Michelle Obama, and girl education advocate, Malala Yousafzai. Indeed, today marks 731 days or 2 years since Boko Haram terrorists walked into a school in Chibok town in the dead of the night and took away final year students waiting to complete their final examinations. On the night of April the 14th to the 15th of 2014, 206 female students were kidnapped from the government secondary school in Chibok town of Borno State in northeast Nigeria. Responsibility for the kidnappings was claimed by the Boko Haram sect. A video appearing to show proof of life of some of the kidnapped Chibok girls was being aired, along with images of tearful parents recognizing their daughters, unheard of since the mass abduction by the extremist group Boko Haram some 2 years ago. CNN showed the video, believed to be made in December, of girls wearing the Islamic hijab covering and of one mother reaching out to a computer screen as she recognized her daughter. CNN reported that the proof of life video was sent in December to negotiators trying to free the girls. "We are all well," one of the girls says in the video, according to the Thomson Reuters Foundation. About 15 girls featured in the new video saying they were from the government girls secondary school in Chibok and pleaded with the Nigerian government to cooperate with Boko Haram on their release. The girls said they were being treated well but wanted to go home and be with their families. Rifkatu Ayuba and Mary Ishaya explained that they recognized their daughters Saratu and Hawa in the video, while a third mother, Yana Galang, identified 5 of the missing schoolgirls. While the CNN was screening the video of the missing girls, members of the Chibok community were watching attentively. One of those present after viewing the video was adamant that some of the girls in the video are indeed the missing girls.
I saw our girls, and through their Chibok girls, I recognize some of them because we are in the same area with them. So I recognize them. They are the Chibok girls. 2 years ago, they are not like this. But today, they are 2 years on at their other years. So they are changed. I recognize them. I know they are our girls.
We want experts to go and screen and know the timing of the video. Yes, that will prove to us that yes, these girls are really alive. Maybe they take that video 2 months after adoption, we don't know. Maybe a year after the adoption, we don't know. But actually that video, even though we are still to authenticate, it brings another hope to people that if that is the case, this girl is truly still alive.
Yes, now and alive. What are we asking?
The truth, nothing but the truth.
What do we want?
Our girls back now and alive.
When would we stop?
Not until our girls are back and alive.
When would we stop?
Not without our daughters.
Where are we from?
Well, it might be 2 years on, but the Bring Back Our Girls group are asking Nigerians and indeed the international community not to relent in attempts to return the missing schoolgirls to their parents. The group convened at the Unity Fountain in Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, and subsequently marched to the presidential villa where they will present their messages to the presidency. Now, prior to this march, co-convener of the group, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, told Channels Television that Nigerians must continue to empathize with the plight of the girls.
It would be totally unforgivable for any one of us, especially the women of this country, that came from poverty and through education became something, to not consciously connect to the tragedy of those girls. If those girls were the children of the elite in this society, they would not have been ignored the way they were ignored. And so we must continue to call for their rescue. We are looking to a sustained operation that will lead to their rescue. So we won't tire. I mean, tire. I should not ever be tired of doing this, because imagine if I had been abducted at the time I was in secondary school, I would not be standing here speaking with you. So we owe them. We owe them big time. Since their parents have refused to give up on their daughters, we as a community, we as a society, we as humanity must remember the bond of shared humanity. That collective humanity that holds us together must force us to do what is needful to make sure that these girls are returned and can continue with their education.
Now, the march of the Bring Back Our Girls in Abuja, the nation's federal capital, has indeed ended. Well, the march from the Unity Fountain terminated as planned at the presidency. However, a human barricade formed by members of the Nigeria police stopped members of the Bring Back Our Girls from gaining access into the villa. That didn't, however, stop the campaigners from continuing with their planned itinerary at the presidency, which ended with a press conference. The chairman of the Chibok community, Sambido Hosea, says that members of the community have continued to grieve over the fate of the girls and is asking the federal government to find them. And an emotionally charged parent of one of the girls, Esther Yakubu, wonders why they are being denied access, but believes strongly in God that there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
Whatever conference they have.
We are here today to strike for the open nerves of humanity, to prick our conscience, to escalate our voices further, to speak for the voiceless Chibok girls and many like them still in captivity. That as long as they remain captives, humanity is in captivity. To remind our government that until they are rescued and reunited with their families, then Nigeria has failed them, and indeed humanity has failed them.
It's not our fault. We didn't beg for it. We didn't plead for it. We didn't ask the Boko Haram to kidnap our girls. They did it just to fulfill their selfish interests. All the people standing here are female like I am, and they are mothers. They know the pain I'm going through. They know the pain of labor. But the Lord Almighty will see us through. If the Commissioner of Police is the one that sent these police officers to block us here, the God is my witness. We didn't pay the Boko Haram people to kidnap our girls. We are seeking for our girls. But he is a father also. As far as we did not beg the Boko Haram to kidnap our girls, we did not invite them to Juba. I'm not praying for any parent to experience what I'm going through. But the God Almighty that keep me alive today. I'm not more than those that are dead. They died because of this trauma and pain they are going through. Do whatever you want to do. But there is a day of judgment that all knees must bow before the King of Glory. And all what is done on this earth will be revealed that day. You want it or not. Whoever you are, wherever you are, all living must taste that death. Even though we see our girls, we did not see them. Death is ahead of anybody.
We'll take a break now, and when we return, the Cross River State government partners with the cement giant to build houses for the displaced Bakassi people. Do join us again.